För Kondoma mera. Hon heter Sara Laginder.
So I will talk in English. And so my name is Sara, and I'm a sociology student of Uppsala University, and I'm also one of the project leaders of Kondoma mera. The other one is standing over there. And Kondoma mera is a safe for sex project among the students of Uppsala, and we are also part of this human rights network. And right now I'm writing my thesis about the situation of and identity creation among LGBT persons in Serbia. So I conducted a minor research for my thesis in Serbia in April this spring. And as you might know, a fieldwork cannot be conducted alone, and therefore I would like to start my speech by thanking a number of individuals and organizations that helped me with my research. And I would like to thank my dear Serbian friends, Jelena and Duško, for letting me stay in the middle room in their Belgrade flat, and therefore making this research economically possible for me. And I would also like to thank my informants for sharing their stories and thoughts with me, for taking their time to talk with me, and for reasons of privacy, their names will not be mentioned here. And following organization with which I cooperated with during my stay, Labris, Civil Rights Defenders, NLO, and Gay Straight Alliance. And thanks also to my supervisor, Fredrik Palm, at the Department of Sociology, for being patient and understanding. I've chosen to name my speech "Everybody Kind of Knows It, It Is a Public Secret," which is a quote from one of my interviews. It is what one of my informants answered while asked if she was and could be open with her sexual orientation. And I think this quote says a lot of how many LGBT persons live their lives in a secret or some kind of double life or semi-secret life. In secret, out of fear to be rejected by family, friends, community, fear of not being accepted, fear of violence, fear of discrimination, fear of exclusion. And this is taking place not only in Serbia, but globally. And the first article of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. No one should, out of fear, have to hide neither their sexual orientation nor their identity. And back to Serbia. The Belgrade Pride March, under the slogan "It is time for equality," was scheduled to be held on September the 20th last year in downtown Belgrade at the Plato Square, which is in the very heart of Belgrade. However, 24 hours before the Pride March was supposed to be held, the Ministry of Interior relocated the event to a provincial part of Belgrade due to extremely high risk levels. That the organizing committee of the Pride March had received threats, there had been homophobic statements made by public figures in the media, and that Belgrade was painted in homophobic graffiti during the spring and summer, this was nothing new. And this relocation of the Pride March represented a de facto ban of the Pride March. And actually, to relocate a public event this way is illegal according to Serbian constitution. And the Ministry of Interior and the police therefore failed to guarantee the security of the participants of the Pride March and therefore the citizens of Belgrade and of Serbia. And what happened afterwards? The organizing committee submitted an official complaint to the Constitutional Court of the Republic of Serbia regarding this banning of the Pride March. Also, an application was sent to the European Court of Human Rights. And I hope that the European Court of Human Rights will speed up the process and that the European Union will put the pressure on Serbia to protect LGBT persons and respect LGBT rights. I hope that this year there will be a Pride March in Belgrade. It is time for equality. Thank you for listening.